Cortex, what movie do you think I should watch? I watch movies because it does the same thing to my brain that a body double does to my level of productivity. So a body double is an ADHD tactic that is used to help people achieve productivity because it's hard for us to concentrate. So schizophrenics, ADHD people have the same problem. But having a TV on, every artist will attest to this. Having a TV on in the background, having music, the same album playing over and over again, the same song playing over and over again, the same kitty meowing over and over and over again. That's right. This is the story of my life right here. But my life, either thanks to cannabis or my natural born dementia, I'm not sure. See all those shoes? It's a lot of shoes. And I have even more upstairs. But yeah, so I'm trying to watch movies in the background to like motivate me to do other things creatively. It's been working. It's been working really well. And my friend Erica, the one that gave me this TV/VHS player, she actually made this mural. She's an insanely talented muralist. Looks like a photograph, doesn't it? Absolutely gorgeous. Sorry, I don't know how to use this camera. But yeah, she's a very, very talented lady. And she gave that to me totally free of charge just because we were friends. But yeah, she would always have the same movie playing in the background or the same Counting Crows song playing in the background while she'd be doing these murals. And it always helped her. And you know, my friend Todd, he told me that when he does research on all of his conspiratorial books, he is always playing Frasier in the background. So, art inspires art, you know? And I really, really don't like mass consumers, and I'm sure you've already gathered this information. Shit, I gotta charge it. I gotta charge it before it cancels me. Imagine being canceled by a Canon camcorder. Not today, bitch. Not today. Should I make coffee? Should I do that? I just had a little cup. It's more of a routine for me than anything. I don't actually need it. I don't need caffeine at all. I know I have this this thing right there. This thing right there says caffeinate. It's just something shitty. I bought it at Goodwill for like 99 cents, okay? It made sense to buy that. It made sense to buy that. Was it 99 cents? I think it was either at Goodwill or maybe it was at Hobby Lobby. If it was at Hobby Lobby, it was probably $5.99. But either way, it's some kind of capitalist corporation, and my money just went to China, okay? And there's nothing I can do about that. The only thing I can do is just not buy crap, right? But luckily, I'm nowhere near as impulsive as I used to be, so. I was just thinking about that phrase that they say in AA. You know, the 12-step cult. They say progress, not perfection. Y'all know how we feel about just the term progress. So we say success. Success. Success is perfection. So just succeeding in the tiniest little thing is perfect to the Lord because you're trying the best that you can. You know? But anyway. Should I do this coffee? I really want to do some hard, dark roast, you know? Because I like my coffee black. That's right. That's right. Like my coffee black or like my wrappers black. The Beastie Boys were alright. Alright? They were really good, dude. Really good. Their camaraderie was what was so good about them. They had that kind of like Tribe Called Quest vibe. My cat just sprinted across the floor. This is her active time, is it not? Is it your active time? Are you gonna knock down that whole thing of movies? I just have a feeling that's what you're gonna do. Look at her. Look at her. Eventually it will happen. I guarantee you. If she doesn't try to jump up on it, she's gonna end up plowing into it at some point. But yeah. What movie should I watch? So we watched Pretty in Pink, we watched Land Before Time. Should I watch something really depressing to like balance it out? Cause like my favorite genre of movies, television, as well as music is always gonna be really fucking depressing. Does it make me want to kill myself? Would it be a really good soundtrack to slitting my wrist in a bathtub? Is it gonna make me like understand why I'm already suicidal? Okay. See, I can't help but look at people that don't like have that kind of capacity. Like they don't, like for me, like my emotions are like elastic. And that tends to be a lot darker than it is light. Like you have to be willing to like suffer in the darkness in order to like realize that there's light, and there's always been light, and that's why you're still alive, you know? But I don't think that you can realize that through only light, you know? And I think that's primarily the problem with a lot of these like optimistic people, that I think they're lying to themselves. I got into this argument with a friend of mine at church over this, who's like declaring that she's an optimist. She's the optimist I'm bitching about. And I'm like, well, you're lying to yourself. I'm just so honest, man. I'm so honest. I don't care. I don't care. I told a fat bitch she was fat. I did. That shit ain't wrong. It's true. But she asked. Hold on. Here's the thing. If you're fat, I really don't give a fuck. Just don't try to make me accept you based off of that alone, because that's really weird. Like, just the term fat acceptance is, like, probably one of the stupidest, most asinine things I've ever heard in my life. Like, why? First of all, why would you, like, want to declare that about yourself as, like, being a good thing, and that it's something that you should, you know, accept within yourself, you know? It's like... Hold on one second. I gotta charge this again. Like, I can understand, you know, not being, like, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. I can understand, like, not being, it's my friend's cow. She's so sweet. I love cows. I really do. I really, really love cows. You want to know how much I love cows? See? Cow. Inspiring message from China. Cows. Heart. Cow. Cows. Cow on the telephone. No, I got all that shit at Goodwill. But this one, yeah, this friend of mine at church, she made these Christmas ornaments. And she was like selling them at this auction. Yeah, I love cows, and that is such a beautiful cow. Holy shit. And she makes the best milk ever. The best milk. Totally raw, the way it's supposed to be. Don't tell anybody now. Hello. You better not tell anybody we're getting raw milk. You better not say it. You better not run and tell the neighbors. Anyway. I forgot what I was talking about. Of course! Oh, but it... You were, you always talk about something that you get, like, totally distracted. Yeah. That's annoying. I'm sure it's annoying to you guys, too, but... Hey, at least I keep shit fresh, right? You guarantee you have no idea what the fuck I'm going to talk about, right? Because I always think that I'm going to talk about certain things, and maybe I'll get around to it, but I probably won't. But I appreciate you being patient and sticking around regardless. Don't think that I don't honor that, alright? Because it takes a lot of patience in order to put up with me. Oh, I was talking about fat acceptance and optimism. Yeah, optimistic people just seem kind of fake. I understand, like, having, like, a positive attitude because that's better for you. It's better for you and it's better for the world if you don't, like, look at everything from a really, like, dark lens. But at the same time, you know, like, it's okay to be mad and it's okay to be sad and it's okay to have, you know, feelings of remorse or feelings of guilt or feelings of sorrow or... You know, but it's like once you realize that, okay, this is what made me feel bad, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to put myself in this position where I felt like I was victimized by somebody or I was manipulated emotionally. I'm not going to do this to myself because I have more awareness of that. And I want to be better. Like, can you imagine if we just said, I'm like, I'd accept my depression? Like, if I said that, they would probably try to have me committed. But we're just supposed to accept, like, a 300-pound person that's, like, killing themselves with food. Slowly but surely. Like, this is not coming from a place of judgment. This is not coming from a place of, like, me trying to come down on you. This is coming from a place of me actually giving a fuck about you. You know? But... I don't really think it's just like insecure people that can't take criticism. I think like they're purposely like pushing this overly sensitive candy ass culture of like you can't criticize anybody because they could take it offensively and you should just put up with like, you know, scumbag behavior and all forms of degeneracy in our society, and that's freedom. I mean, it really is though. It really is. And you see that the people that don't really understand like what true freedom is. And true freedom, in my humble opinion, is doing God's will. But then you have people that like to capitalize on that. You have people that like to tell everybody what God's will is. Based off the God they believe in, or their version of Him, or the Bible verse that they keep highlighting while throwing the rest of it into the dumpster. So it's like I think to be truly free is to like be the person that God made you to be, like when you were a kid. Like if you're more in touch with that. And I think that's really hard for people to get in touch with, and I think that's why people want children, because those children like help them to see that part of themselves that they forgot about, you know? And I mean, I know I don't have to have my own kids to see that. The kids do that. I mean, that's what we call vicarious experience. That's what we call empathy. That's what we call, like, seeing things from another person's eyes. Like, anybody that says you have to have X, Y, and Z in order to do X, Y, and Z is, like, I think that they're just disingenuous. Is that the right word? Well, they're lying to themselves. Well, they're lying to themselves so they can grandstand about their lifestyle. Or perhaps they're just grasping at straws because, you know, they think that the way that they care about things is the only way that they can care about things, and don't think I don't know that I do the same thing, especially when it comes to technology, because of how much I hate it. But I don't like that about myself. It just seems like all these negative qualities, like, people don't seem to mind about, like, how they behave on a day-to-day basis, you know? They don't seem to care that they're really narcissistic, or that they don't listen to people, or that, you know, they're not, they're not attentive. It's like another thing I noticed is, like, if you didn't pay attention to what somebody just said, and then they try to ask you, and you're like, oh fuck, I wasn't paying attention. You know, just say that. Just say that. Look, I'm sorry. My mind went somewhere else. I'm sorry. I watch TikTok videos all the time. I'm sorry. I've been socially programmed to not pay attention to anything that I don't want to pay attention to, unless it's visually stimulating. Okay? You can just say that. But it's like so many people just nod their head in agreement, like they understand, and then they make it really clear that they weren't listening to you at all, right? I mean, this is why I don't have any hope in the American people, because, like, their attention span is fucking shit. What? 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 I'm gonna pick you up, and it's not gonna be good enough, is it? It's not gonna be good enough, even though I'm paying attention to you. See? I want to get down. But then you're gonna start meowing almost immediately, won't you? That's what you do. Yeah, she meows when she wants to meow. And then sometimes when I try to talk to her, she don't want to talk to me at all. Typical woman.